all gravity. Any day above ground, live it. Yeah. All the Africans that want to come outside and talk on Black American issues, deadly silent on this. Deadly silent. Oh, they're deadly silent. Trust me, I looked. This is where your apparatus is like the root. And where Mark Lamont Hill work at. This is the problems y'all want to talk about since y'all want to talk about, Pan-Africanism. This is why you Negroes in Baltimore should be talking about this, but y'all over there fighting, putting hands on people. Am I telling lies? Hmm? I'm just saying, am I telling lies here? Will be black, B1. Shout out to the sister. That's her homeland. So forgive me if I say things in here today that might touch you a little bit. Maxwell Jenkins, hello. Black Star Racer, thank you for becoming a YouTube member. Thank you. That'll go a long way. Jermaine Habib, hello. Maybe because Africa's a big old continent with over 50 countries. Yeah, but they love talking about, they all unite when they got to go after Black Americans. Well, they're coon class. They love doing that and love sucking off Biden and talking about Democrats. Oh, by the way, Nigeria don't like y'all. Nigeria got no. You know what? I'm not even gonna do you like that. Not even gonna do you like that. I'm gonna leave Nigeria alone. Gonna leave them alone. But we got to talk about this, family. We got to talk about this. So, for those who don't know, a skirmish has taken place in Sudan. Sudan's usually a hotbed for conflict. But there was some sort of uneasy alliance. Do you really want me to do it? I think you really want me to do it. Jermaine, I think you really want me to do it. Let me see. Do I even have that up? Damn. I might have got rid of it. Shit. Wait, let me see. Maybe I can find it again. Yes, it's right here. Okay, we're going to have to do it. But, all right. Bert, hello. Black Star Racer said, you think they're going to be mad or kiss ass when we get our reparations? When y'all get y'all reparations, I hope you tell them to fuck off. Straight like that. I mean that shit. What's up, my friend? What's up, nigga? You know that we was just saying all that to motivate you niggas. You know, can I get $20? No, man, get the fuck out of here. Stand on what you and your people said. We wasn't gonna get this. Now we gotta go stand on it. Come on, nigga. I do something for you, nigga. Run to you niggas. Run. Stand tall. Everybody that said no reparations, stand tall. Don't switch up. Stand tall. I'd rather see, I would give you more respect if y'all sat there and did think pieces. Black America got their reparations, so what? I would respect that. And y'all go in. I would respect it. Don't stand tall. Don't come up here with the think pieces talking about, oh, Black Americans got their reparations finally. Will there be unity within the diaspora now? Fuck off. And I mean that. So that's what we're going to do. But we got to talk about this Sudan conflict. Let's begin with this BBC News. Oh, yes. The same news organization that sat right there along with Sky News to disrespect Nigerian senator and his wife, saying they were organ harvesting allegedly, but they got convicted. So they did it. But I just want y'all to watch this really quickly before we start. I went to type in Sudan because I wanted to see some videos. But of course, the first two I saw, I can't play on YouTube because they get mad at me. One is about people getting beat, and the other one is about shooting guns. Would y'all like to see the third search result? This came from Pulse Nigeria. Now, I don't know if this is in Nigeria or Sudan, but they did this, I think, for clicks. Tabernacle. Why would you put this? Why would you put Sudan in here? Unless that's a Nigerian word for something else. Ooh, white woman's gonna explain what's going on in Sudan in 2 minutes. Let's hear what the white woman said. Because for people like Osiris of Middle MAGA, white people are right. Let's hear what the white woman says.
Between units of
and she's British, so she has to be right.
The Sudanese army, loyal to General Abdel Fattah al-Burhan, and the paramilitary Rapid Support Forces, or RSF, which are led by General Mohammed Hamdan Dagalo, also known as Hemedti. The RSF has a brutal track record, and naturally the existence of a formidable fighting force outside of the army is a source of instability. Fighting broke out in Sudan on the 15th of April, that was last Saturday, and battles are raging in Darfur, the border regions, and predominantly the capital Khartoum, where over 6 million people live, many of whom are now trapped in their homes without the basics like water and electricity. UN says that over 300 people have died, over 3,000 are injured, and ceasefires are breaking down as quickly as they're agreed.
She's correct. Yes, she is. She is correct. Ceasefires have broken down. Not even Ramadan. I tell a lie. She's lying. This is them white splaining to boy. She's actually lying, but we're gonna read it for ourselves. We're gonna read it for ourselves. Again, we don't trust white people because white people is gonna fuck around and they're gonna make light of it. Actually, Black Racer, she looks Latina. So yeah, there it is. Globally Black said that's not Sudan at all. There you go. They won't tell you. I don't know if you want to talk about it, but Globally Black, put your thoughts in there and we will put them up as you put them up. But here we go. Let's hear what white BBC said. Sudan crisis, Burhan and Hemedti, the two generals at the heart of the conflict. Damn, those are some old black men. A soundtrack of explosions, a skyline dominated by bitter black smoke, a daily existence of fear and uncertainty as bullets, rockets, and rumors fly. Life in Sudan's capital, Khartoum, and in many other parts of the country has taken a sudden, very dramatic turn for the worse. At the heart of it are two generals, Abdel Fattah al-Burhan, the leader of the Sudanese armed forces, and Mohammed Hamdan Delgado, better known as Hemedti, the head of the paramilitary Rapid Support Forces. Have y'all got that? I think y'all have got that. Let's continue. The The two worked together and carried out a coup together. Now their battle for supremacy is tearing Sudan apart. The relationship between the two goes back a long way. Both played key roles in the counterinsurgency against Darfur rebels in the civil war in Sudan's western region that began in 2003. General Burhan rose to control the Sudanese army in Darfur. Hamedi was the commander of one of the many Arab militias, collectively known as the Janjaweed, which the government employed to be brutally put down the large which the government employed to brutally put down the largely non-Arab Darfuri rebel groups. Mm. He said, "Power hungry." Yes, ma'am. But of course, according to the Latina chick with the British accent, it's just she making it seem like it's just black people just having a problem with each other, and we they doing what they allege we do over here, black on black crime. That's what they're literally trying to say. They don't want to go into the subtle nuances of it, which we are going to do here today. Because of course, white supremacy is taking both sides of the argument, but of course they don't want to tell you that on TV, especially the BBC. Majak Diagouts, I probably said that wrong, was the deputy director of the National Intelligence and Security Services at the time before becoming deputy defense minister in South Sudan when it seceded in 2011. He met General Burhan and Hamedi in Darfur and said they worked well together, but he told the BBC he saw little sign that either would rise to the top of the state. Hamedi was simply a militia leader, quote, playing a counterinsurgency role, helping the military, while General Burhan was a career soldier, though with all the ambitions of the Sudanese officer corps, anything was possible. The military has been running Sudan for most of its post-independence history. The government's tactics in Darfur, once described by Sudan expert Alex DeWall, probably white, as counterinsurgency on the cheap, used regular troops, ethnic militias, and air power to fight off the rebels with little to no regard for civilian casualties. Darfur has been described as the first genocide of the 21st century, with the Janjaweed accused of ethnic cleansing and using mass grape as a weapon of war. Hamedi eventually became the commander of what could be described as an offshoot of the Janjaweed, his RSF. Hamedi's power grew massively once he began supplying troops to fight for the Saudi-led coalition in Yemen. Sudan's then military ruler Omar al-Bashir came to rely on Hamedi and the RSF as a counterweight to the regular armed forces in the hope that it would be too difficult for any single armed group to depose him. In the months after months of popular protest, the generals clubbed together to overthrow Bashir in April 2019. You dicks. Don't they want to say backstabbing culture? Oh, globally black, we're going to get to that. We're going to get to that. See, she knows. Hey, white folk, this is what really woke is. Means being aware, the understanding that white supremacy is a beast. Not this bullshit you're trying to foist off on everybody because you don't like how the country's turning because your bitch asses won't go sit up there and make some noise until it hits your picket fence. Later that year, they signed an agreement with the protesters to form a civilian-led government overseen by the Sovereign Council, a joint civilian military body with General Burhan as its head and Hamedi as his deputy. It lasted 2 years until October 2021 when the military struck, taking power for themselves with General Burhan again at the head of the state and Hamedi again his deputy. I don't think we need to know anymore. And this is what's going on. I don't think we need to know anymore. Let's get into the meat of the matter. The world is correct. Because why? Well, as Globally Black said, this is the US and Russia whipping it out and seeing whose is bigger. Pause.
If you're not careful, I'll give you a yellow card.
Yeah.
You got to watch these old niggas. You got to watch these old niggas.
Tabernacle. You see what's on the screen? Yes, you do. U.S. forces deploy. God damn. Let's back it up. U.S. forces deployed to Djibouti as Pentagon eyes Sudan embassy evacuation. U.S. forces have been stationed in Djibouti as a possible resource for rescuing Americans trapped in the country. You're a fucking liar. You're a fucking liar. You guys have been there for decades because you think the next bin Laden is going to come out of that region. Don't tell that lie. The only American base in Africa is in Djibouti. Why? Because it's so close to the Middle East, so close. But you don't want to tell people that. Look at this punk Lloyd Austin. The United States has deployed troops to Djibouti as the nearby nation of Sudan is consumed by a growing civil conflict. Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin fielded questions from the press Friday, and he asked for updates regarding the safety of U.S. citizens trapped in warring Sudan. Oh, so this is Afghanistan 2.0. You're going to get it right this time. Interesting. How many of you guys going to leave back there this time? I just want to know for the folk. Ray S., good morning. Thanks for the news update, researching while watching. Yes, globally black. U.S. wanted to bomb the Capitol forever. Bush's wet dream. Oh.
We don't keep no bitches around us, man. We stay bitchless, nigga.
Yeah. Nah, they're more like this.
Look, we just want the money. You guys walk away.
That's how the U.S. is looking at this with Russia. Mother Russia. I should have downloaded a Russian soundtrack, just play in the background. They probably think I probably get visited by the FBI. Quote, regarding Sudan, the Department of Defense, through our headquarters in AFRICOM, continues to monitor very closely the situation on the ground, and we continue to coordinate with the State Department to make sure we have a common vision on what the situation is. I wonder if they're going to say the W word, but okay. Austin confirmed U.S. troops have been positioned nearby as a safety measure. We always want to make sure that we're doing prudent planning, which is what we're doing, Austin added. We've deployed some forces into the theater. To ensure that we provide as many options as possible if we are called on to do something. We haven't been called on to do anything yet. U.S. forces have been placed in Djibouti for a potential mission to evacuate U.S. embassy personnel in Khartoum, Sudan's capital city. A senior U.S. official confirmed to Fox News Thursday. John Kirby, coordinator for strategic communications at the White House's National Security Council, emphasized a growing tension in a press gaggle that followed. Quote, we are very much in the same place that we were yesterday. The military continues to pre-position capabilities nearby in case they're needed, but there has not been a decision made that will be issued, said Kirby. It's just a matter of making sure that we're ready for it. It's still a very tense situation in Khartoum. None of these so-called ceasefires have taken root for very long, so the fighting continues. Y'all not fooling nobody. Go back. Oh no, Sudanese don't play with outside invaders. You ain't tell that lie. Reyes says, saw a few times all these smart mouth black immigrants couldn't see how their behavior could backfire Who do they think would stand up for them American times like these, if that makes any sense? Let them talk, brother. Just let them talk. We need everybody at this juncture to say it with their chest. Don't switch up. How you feel is how you feel. You're going to have to stand on this, because I'm telling you, after next year's election, this country is drastically going to change. You think racism is bad now? It don't matter who wins. It's going to get ramped up. And all these immigrants are going to find out very, very quickly the hard way on how bad it's going to be. Because at least these racist ass white people actually respect FBA and the Black Americans, because they don't buck. They actually respect y'all. They hate y'all, but they give y'all respect. These immigrants, there's one thing I keep telling these immigrants this, these Black immigrants, there's one thing white supremacy loathes more than Black people. It's people that try to kiss their ass and that are not them. They hate that with a passion. They don't need y'all. They'll entertain you and then they'll cuss you. PD Chicago, hello. DSB, hello. Fat Man, hello. Back to the story. Embassy staff has been sheltering in place since Saturday when gunfires and explosions erupted in the capital amid conflict between the paramilitary rapid support forces and Sudan's army. The two sides are battling for control of the country, with 5 million city residents and U.S. personnel caught in the crossfire. Yeah, dog. A U.S. citizen was killed in Sudan amid escalating violence at the country's capital and other places over the past week. We can confirm the death of one U.S. citizen in Sudan, a State Department spokesperson told Fox News. We're in touch with the family and offer our deepest condolences to them on their loss. Out of respect for the family during this difficult time, we have nothing further to add. The deceased American citizen did not work for the U.S. Embassy, which is why they're not moving. There you go. Globally Black says Sudan has multiple uprisings and revolutions before the Arab Springs. Yep. And they even said, screw it. Even for Ramadan, we gotta get this squared away real fast. But then I go do a little bit of research. Because you can't have a conflict on Africa without trying to figure out what the ulterior motive is. Tabernacle. Sudan sits right on the Red Sea. So you say to yourself, what could they possibly have over there that U.S. and Russia really want? Because we know for a fact they're escalating this. Tabernacle. What are the major national resources of Sudan? Sudan. Who wants to guess what the first one is? Yes. That's how you know it's outside orchestrated. Sunnis wouldn't do it during Ramadan. It's very sacred in Sudan. Who wants to take a wild guess on what the first natural resource in Sudan is? Reyes said, "You're funny. You're right. The most racist mouth love my ass. They knew I don't play that like that. When I let some slide, yes, I need my paper in peace, but let them go too far now. The American empire has to keep the wars going, or we'll go bankrupt. Facts. You said petrol. CRU said first resource, original black man. Well, natural. So you said petrol. Yeah! There you go. She is correct, folks. Petroleum. Extensive petroleum exploration in Sudan started in the mid 1970s, and this resulted in the discoveries of oil in the Upper Nile region. Sudan began exporting oil in October 2000. Currently, petroleum export is one of their important industries, which accounts for up to 80% of their total exports. The primary Sudanese oil importers include India, Indonesia, South Korea, China, and Japan. Bam and bam. India and China, do tell. Do tell. India and China, do tell. Who is India and China running with? That's right. BRICS. BRICS. Indonesia, do tell. Indonesia. What is Indonesia trying to get into? BRICS. BRICS. Interesting. The rabbit hole gets deeper. Gold. BRICS again. Do tell. Sudanese gold is found in 3 geological formations: quartz vein, Gossan, and alluvial gold formation. The alluvial gold formation is mined along the River Nile and its branches, and it branches. I don't know why they put its branches. And it branches, while the quartz vein formation is in the Blue Nile region, Obadia, and North Kurdistan. The Gossan formation is mined in Iriab area, which is situated on the eastern parts of Mount Nuba. Gold production increased by over 1,200% from 7 tons in 2008 to over 90 tons in 2017. Hasai Gold Mine is the only Sudanese mine which produces over 90,000 ounces a year. Hasai Gold Mine also produces iron ore and base metals. BRICS got to shore up that money somehow. Yo, people from South Kordofan, oh snap, make sure they all right over there. Yep, BRICS. The Nile River, primary source of water in Sudan. Chromium ore. Chromium ore, you say? What do you use chromium ore for, family? Who would like to know what they use it for? Chromium is used in the manufacturing of dun 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 steel. It's an integral piece. That's what gives steel its toughness. Also in planes for their super alloys. Also used for yellow paint. And making bricks. Do you know what else they can use chromium for? You don't get enough of it, you have a glucose intolerance. Interesting. Iron ore, another thing for steel. Other natural resources in Sudan. Sudan has abundant natural resources that has boosted the country's mining industry. Sudan is one of the African states which produces manganese. Some of its significant manganese reserves are situated in the Abiod Desert and the Red Sea Mountains. Let's look up manganese. Let's see what this does. Manganese. Ooh. Ooh. Hoo, hoo, hoo. Ooh. Hoo, hoo, hoo. The rabbit hole gets deeper. It gets deeper. Bill Gates, I'm looking at you and your cronies.
Oh, you motherfuckers. Okay. All right. I'm putting cases on all you bitches.
I see why he wants to go to Africa all of a sudden. Manganese is a trace mineral. It is vital for the human body, but people only need it in small amounts. Manganese contributes to many bodily functions, including the metabolism of amino acids, cholesterol, glucose, and carbohydrates. It also plays a role in bone formation, blood clotting, and reducing inflammation. The human body cannot produce manganese, but it can store it in the liver, pancreas, bones, kidneys, and brain. A person usually obtains manganese from their diet. Providing antioxidants, supporting bone health, reducing blood sugar. Well, instead of giving everybody synthetic glucose, they could have just told them to eat more manganese rich foods. Nah. Healing wounds. Raw pineapple and pineapple juice. Pinto beans, pecans, lima beans, spinach, navy beans, black and green teas, sweet potato, almonds, instant oatmeal, raisin bread, whole wheat bread, peanuts, brown rice, everything now they're trying to ruin with GMOs and making it synthetic. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, not the navy beans. Oh, yeah, they're fucking with everything. Yeah. Yeah. So there you go. That was the natural resources of Sudan. And oh shit, there was more. I didn't even see this. Uranium. Shout out to Russia. Uranium. Copper. Kaolin. Who wants to know what kaolin is? Probably said that wrong too. You can use it for medical applications. You can use it to speed up blood clotting and sores in your mouth. Kaolin is used as an essential ingredient in the manufacture of china and porcelain. It is widely used in the making of paper, rubber, paint, and other products. So when y'all start hearing about a rubber shortage, then y'all will know. Ooh, y'all will like this. When kaolin or kaolin is mixed with water in the range of 20 to 35%, it becomes plastic, i.e., can be molded under pressure and the shape is retained after the pressure is removed. 40% of the kaolin produced is used in the filling and coating of paper. Kaolin is an important ingredient in ink, organic plastics, some cosmetics, and many other products where its very fine particle size, whiteness, chemical inertness, and absorption properties give it particular value. Hmm. 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 We just learning a lot, ain't we, today, family? But I mentioned that the W word. I mentioned it, and I wasn't talking about war. Let's just tell the truth here, family. Let's just tell the truth here. This is a certain group out here starting this BS. Oh, yes. Yes. It's so bad, family, that even the mainstream media got to admit it. Even they have to admit it. Tabernacle, let's go. Who has ever heard of the Wagner Group? Oh, we go. I'm going to get in trouble today. Ooh, who has ever heard of the Wagner Group? If you've heard of the Wagner Group, put a 1 in there. If you've not heard of them, put a 2 in there. We finna teach today.
You gotta make the money first. Then when you get the money, you get the power. That's why you gotta make your own moves.
Oh, the Wagner Group is making their own moves.
And folk, don't make people off their mind.
Oh my God. Yes, they did, New Jack. Shout out to New Jack. Tabernacle. The Wagner Group. Mm, mm, mm. Mm-mm-mm. I need y'all to go get some notes. Get a notebook, spiral preferably. Because when you see this, you're going to understand why Biden is very invested in this. We warned y'all when y'all let Victor Bout go home. Something like this was going to happen. Now, he's not linked to Wagner Group publicly, but I might have to speculate, say he knows some people up in there. But all right.
Insult to my existence.
Tabernacle. We're on the Wikipedia page for the Wagner Group. Look at that logo, family. The Wagner Group is a Russian paramilitary organization. It's variously described as a private military company, PMC, a network of mercenaries, or a de facto private army of Russian President Vladimir Putin. While the group operates beyond the law in Russia, where private military contracts are officially forbidden. Sounds like his own version of the A-Team. Here we go. Y'all are going to like this. While the Wagner Group itself is not ideologically driven, various elements of Wagner have been leaked to what? Neo-ends and far-right extremism. Yeah. 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 Fam. White supremacy takes both sides of the argument.
Oh, see what I'm seeing, what I'm thinking.
I understand why a lot of y'all don't want to go down this rabbit hole. It will challenge your conceptions and perceptions of the world that we live in. It's scary. I understand this. But when you're armed with information like this, you will be a better person. You will be more equipped to make decisions. They were heavily involved in Crimea in 2014. But notice when that war kicked off, right? I don't remember Obama saying anything about the Wagner Group. I could be wrong. I don't remember him ever saying something. But Biden knew. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. So he knew about him, but didn't say a word until something kicked off. All right.
Insult to my existence.
Biden, explain this. U.S. considering designating Russian mercenary group as a foreign terrorist organization. Explain this. This is their building. That looks sexy, does it not? Does that not look sexy? The Wagner Group building, does that not look sexy? That's a sexy building. It's all glass. The architecture, it's just so sexy. The Biden administration is considering designating the Wagner Group a Russian private military group as a foreign terrorist organization amid ongoing efforts to impose costs on Russia for the Ukraine war. That's what we got to say. He knew. This fool knew. No, the final decision has been made, and it's unclear how far out the administration is from potentially making this designation, given the laborious legal process in making this determination, the official explained. There you go. Why did we bring up the Wagner Group? Well, they're saying that they're the reason for this skirmish over in Sudan. Tabernacle via the Washington Post. Again, they even have to admit it. The mainstream media, even they have to admit it on the left side. They have to admit it. Over recent years, Russia's paramilitary Wagner Group has established close ties with Sudan security forces and sought to exploit these connections to advance Moscow's economic and military interests, including lucrative gold mining concessions and arms deals. You forgot about the base that Russia wants to build over there. I speculate that because Russia wants to build the base, the U.S. don't like that. I don't think they like that. But you know what? I'm not even going to use the Washington Post because I don't trust. So we're not even going to do it. Oh, no. We're going to go out of the country. Tabernacle. We're going to go to Al Jazeera because at least they ain't going to lie much. Russian mercenaries in Sudan. What is the Wagner Group's role? The Russian military mercenary group has been accused of plundering Sudan's gold resources to bankroll operations in Ukraine. allegedly. Damn, that's an ugly white man. Jesus.
Quiero llorar, dude.
Jesus Christ. That is Yevgeny Prigozhin. I guess that's how you say it. Yevgeny Prigozhin. That's the leader of the Wagner Group. After battles have broken out in Sudan between the army and the paramilitary Rapid Support Forces, or RSF, questions have arisen over the involvement of the Wagner Group, a powerful Russian mercenary organization that has been active in Sudan for years. Now, they wrote this on April 17th. The mainstream media over here just wrote about it 2 days ago. Like I said, they couldn't even deny it anymore. They were really trying hard not to bring this up. Here's what you need to know about the group and its involvement in the African country. We can skip all this. How active is Wagner in Sudan? They're talking about what I talked about earlier with Omar Bashir. Here we go. Short time later, here we go. Fearing that his rule would shake it, al-Bashir traveled to Russia in 2017 to meet with President Vladimir Putin and pitched Sudan to him as Russia's gateway to Africa in return for Russian support. So there you go. So you're seeing in active real time, recent history, Africa selling out its people, an African nation selling out their people who has resources that should go to the people, selling them out to a white superpower for favor and protection.
You got to watch these old niggas. You got to watch these old niggas.
Gotta watch them. A short time later, Moreau Gold, a new mining company owned by the Russian company M Invest, began bringing Russian experts into Sudan, Africa's third largest producer of gold. In 2020, the United States Department of the Treasury sanctioned M Invest and Moreau Gold, saying that its investigations had revealed that M Invest was a cover for the Wagner Group. The Wagner Group was primarily aimed at guarding mineral resources, particularly gold mining resources, and acting as a support force for the Bashir government in terms of protecting it from international opposition. Samuel Ramadi, author of the book Russia and Africa, told Al Jazeera. During the 2019 protests against al-Bashir, Ramadi said the Wagner Group went from being a guardianship army to being an actual direct player in trying to repress demonstrations. After al-Bashir was removed from power, Ramadi said Prigozhin tried to align himself with Army Chief Abdel Fattah al-Burhan. However, the relationship deteriorated after the 2019 Khartoum massacre when Sudanese security services violently dispersed a sit-in, pushing the Wagner Group back into a guardianship role, protecting its mining interests. Russia's interests in Sudan do not stop at gold. Russia is set to sign an agreement with Sudan to build a military base in Port Sudan on the Red Sea. In exchange, Russia will send weapons and military equipment to Sudan. It is not known if the Wagner Group is engaged in the current fighting in Sudan. Ashok Swain, head of the Peace and Conflict Research Department at Uppsala University in Sweden, said he believes the Wagner Group is very likely engaged in the current fight to keep its presence in the country and protect its huge business interests. The U.S. has recently pressured Sudan's ruling Sovereign Council to remove this mercenary group from the country, Ashok said. Thus, the Wagner Group has a considerable interest in who wins the ongoing battle for power in the country. Of course they do. So there you go, the Wagner Group. Must be nice. Must be nice. Biden knew about him, didn't do nothing. Had Congress sitting on their ass. Putin don't care because he just looking to supplant the U.S. And we got two generals who can't get out of their own way. I shouldn't be surprised because this was the same embodiment of the legislature that let the Carlyle Group go crazy during the Iraq War. But then again, I'm probably making too much of that. I'm probably making too much of that. And damn it, I said his name again. I think if what's the Candyman rule? If you say his name 3 times, he'll show up. I hope Biden don't show up, but you know.
Insult to my existence.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck. The rabbit hole gets deeper. Didn't I just read that Biden wanted to label them a terrorist organization? Last year. Why now do I have something from the Hill that says Congress wants to label Wagner Group as a terrorist organization? Why is Biden opposed? From March 12th of this year. A fight is brewing between Congress and President Biden over whether to designate as a terrorist organization a private Russian military company, Wagner, which is on the front lines of aggression against Ukraine and accused of heinous atrocities there and across the world. While the Biden administration has sanctioned the Wagner Group as a global criminal organization, I don't know what the fuck that's going to do, but all right. Lawmakers are pushing the State Department to go further by imposing the foreign terrorism designation. The split underscores a long-running tension. Congress has criticized the Biden administration as slow-walking its support for Ukraine. He's not stupid enough to come out and say he fully supports what's going on in Ukraine. He's not that stupid. Well, his people around him are not that stupid. While the administration says it is managing a delicate escalation ladder and safeguarding against potential negative blowback. McFact, hello. Yep. Gotta watch him. Fat man, stay safe. Quote, we've seen that again and again in terms of this support for the Ukrainians in this war where Congress has been out ahead of the White House. Senator Janine Shaheen, white woman, Democrat from New Hampshire, a member of the Senate Foreign Relations Committee, told The Hill. It's been true since Russia invaded Ukraine. I remember in 2014 supporting lethal weapons for Ukraine, and the White House refused to support that. I don't see this as unusual. I hope the administration and the State Department comes on board. Here we go. Shaheen is a sponsor, along with 6 other Democrat and Republican senators, of legislation called the Holding Accountable Russian Mercenaries Act, or HARM, which would force the State Department to label Wagner as a foreign terrorist organization. Supporters of the FTO designation says it imposes significantly more costs on Wagner compared to its current label as a transnational criminal organization. Again, they don't care. If they're mining gold out of Sudan, they can just fund themselves. They're not going to care about your designation. You mean the same one you sent to Putin and he probably wiped his ass with it? Yeah, they're not going to listen to you. The FTO designation would increase U.S. resources to target and disrupt Wagner's activities, serve as a strong deterrent against people or governments doing business with the group, and open new pathways for legal action. Interesting. Interesting. What y'all think about that? I think this that Jack Texera who got arrested for leaking, I think he leaked this. I think this was probably among them leaks. I'm just speculating. Because when he got arrested, all of a sudden this shit came out. This would be a game changer, said Senator Lindsey Graham. Blow me. Pause. Ranking member of the Senate Committee on the Judiciary, one of the co-sponsors of the bill. National Security Council and the State Department did not respond to questions from the Hill over specific issues with labeling Wagner and FTO. Ooh, but a congressional aide requesting anonymity to discuss sensitive conversations told the Hill that the administration opposes the legislation over concerns that it could impede U.S. efforts to convince and work with African nations to end their associations with or dependency on Wagner. Let's go on that path. You mean Mali, Central African Republic, Mozambique, and Libya? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Expert analysis have tied the Wagner's group activities to countries that include Sudan, Libya, the Central African Republic, Mozambique, Mali, Burkina Faso, Cameroon, and Chad. The private security companies often used as a supplement force for those countries' weak militaries. The State Department is concerned that if suddenly the FTO designation lands on Wagner, that those governments where there's various officials that deal with them, that they would all immediately be blocked from travel to the United States and have their assets seized for coming into contact with the FTO. So that's the nature of their concern. They claim they're not opposed to it on Ukraine grounds, but they're opposed to it on African grounds. Oh, I know, Bert. Yeah, they are leaving out a lot, but you know, they can only tell you so much. They don't want to be called conspiracy theorists. and let the people know too much. Yeah. Oh, I looked up Wagner Group on Twitter. Interesting. There's a lot here. They took down their YouTube page. Huh. Huh. Interesting. All we know, France didn't join yet, but he thinking about it very hard. Pause. But there you go, family. You can always go look up more online, but that's basically the gist of it. This is saber rattling. This is saber rattling. But I hope this wakes the continent up, because you guys are being exploited over there for political and economic gain, and you're going to get nothing out of it except dead bodies. So again, hopefully you'll wake up.
If you're not careful, I'll give you a look at.
But anyway, folks, I got to get ready to go to plantation. So I'd like to thank y'all for showing up back to back. That was cool. Monday's live stream will be open discussion. I don't got a particular topic. I might just want to talk to the family since it is going to be the last week of New Black Media Appreciation Month. I might just want to talk to the family. So we're going to do that on Monday. Talk about anything. If you got questions, you got concerns, something I said back in the day you want to cuss me for, let it all hang out. We're going to have fun with that. But before I do go, we got to do it. Oh, we got to do it. Because I gave y'all the bridge version on Monday. So we're going to quickly finish Twitter things. All right, y'all know how we do Twitter things. I ain't even going to tell you. But if you're new here, this is where I curate videos from Twitter over the past week that are either going to make you laugh or thought-provoking. Now, this first one you see was in response to that idiot that I packed up in the last live stream. CC Freeman be on people's asses. But we're going to start here.
Oh, hey, you fucking skinless potato.
Well, he just came out of left field.
Skinless potato, I'm glad you commented. Now I'm about to drag your salmon tone.
Now, he's mad because they were talking about crime in America, and this white guy decided to say, also, the majority of white kids take out student loans. I'm sorry. Yeah, they were talking about, I'm sorry. They were talking about college admissions, and this white guy, college admissions and affirmative action. And this white guy came in and said, also, the majority of white kids take out student loans, while affirmative action is a privilege for all black people. I didn't even realize it was a privilege because white women are taking more of a privilege than we are. But all right, let's see what he said.
That's all over this app. Stand back and stand by. Now, it's obviously clear that you were conceived in the back of a Ford pickup truck when your Uncle Daddy got through putting in that work after finishing a 12-pack of Warren Budweiser and a bag of Big Chief chewing tobacco. But what I can't seem to understand is how your banjo-playing, pigment-challenged ass has all this time to gaslight black people on the fucking internet and yet no time to do a lick of fucking research. You're the one who made the claim that the only reason black people get into college and graduate from said college is due to low college admission standards and affirmative action. Quick question for you, Sparky. Which race is the reason why affirmative action had to be created in the first place? So going by your logic, do HBCUs have low admission standards for white people so they can attend black colleges? Also, are you assuming that these white colleges are just letting black students go to their schools for free because it looks good for their diversity? Please explain to me how that affirmative action is privilege for black people. I'll wait. Especially when there's a whole plethora of data that proves affirmative action disproportionately benefits white women. If y'all want to be a bunch of bigoted bedsheet bandits, then by all means, that is y'all right. But at least have the decency to be fucking honest. Let me show you what happens when you envelopians get on the internet and just blatantly fucking lie.
Black people are nearly 5 times as likely to commit violent crime than white and Hispanic people.
Oh, really? Is that so? Why don't you use your crayons with the sharpener in the back to draw us a map on how the fuck you came to that conclusion? Also, where the fuck did you get this chart from to represent this data? Because when I use the source that you provided, and if we follow your link that's in print so small even Stuart Little couldn't read that shit, not only is that fucking chart nowhere to be found, this site shows not only are you full of shit, but the data in that chart is completely made the fuck up.
And they are over 8 times as likely to commit homicide than white and Hispanic people.
I know reading is hard for you unless it comes with a bunch of colorful pictures and a pop-up book, but I think you read that wrong. You want to try again?
Now I know what you're thinking. I know where your dialogue tree goes next. It's, what about the serial killers and mass shooters? Well, let's take a look. In the last 3 decades, there are more black serial killers than white serial killers. And this is concerning because white people are nearly 60% of the population, while black people are between 12 and 13%.
Oh, Jesus Christ. The Radford group, yeah, because they've been so accurate. Nobody even references them. But all right.
Percent of the population.
Once again, loud and wrong as hell. Will y'all stop with that fucking talking point? We all know that crime is predominantly committed by males, and white males make up 30% of the population, and that's not including all white males who do crime. How you like them apples? You fucking Q-tip.
Here you go.
What's up, hard working man? What up? You know what I'm saying? What's up, hard working man? What up? What's up with you, man? It's hell out here. I know it is, man, but I wanted to bring you something, bro. I want to bring you lunch, man. Oh, thank you. Yes, sir. I want to bring my boy lunch, man. There you go, son. Oh, it's boy. There you go. Thank you. All right, man. Love you, boy. Hey, I love you too. Just want to say thank you, man. Thank you. All right. Have a good day. Hey, you, sir. Love you, boy. I love you too, man. All right. You good. Keep working hard, boy. Hey, you know it. All right. Holla. All right.
That's what's up. But nothing about no black daddies, right? Black daddies, that's bad, right? All right.
The city is being destroyed by the migrant crisis. And none of my folks came to Washington, D.C. to fight for the resources that's going to undermine every agency in our city.
Because your bitch ass was for this. You reap what you sow, sir, Mr. Biden of Brooklyn. This was your fault, sir. How long have FBA been telling you about the illegal immigration crisis? How long? How long have we been telling you about TSA, the Tether Sanctuary Association? How long have we been telling you that? And you didn't want to listen. You wanted to give all these migrants brand new facilities, won't go fix up the NYCHA buildings. You want to spend all that money giving them heat, air conditioning, Xboxes. They took your food that you gave them and threw it out windows. Now that your resources are being strapped and your people that have been there putting in that work, paying them taxes, going to work, trying to keep that city alive, they've been complaining you can't fix the problem, but you got more migrants coming and they gonna want shit. Now you gonna complain. Hold your own nuts, sir. Hold your own nuts. Deal with it. You're a Jamaican. You talk to them. Because we know how Latinos love black people. Go ahead and talk to them. Here you go.
Can I be your wife?
If you act right,
Yeah.
you just gotta show me the right one.
Mm-hmm.
If you can show me the right one, I'm gonna do it all. You feel me?
Okay.
Yeah. You gonna be my good girl?
A good girl? Can I be your wife?
Uh-huh. I ain't even gonna hate. Do your thing. Do your thing.
Hunter.
Get some, Trump.
Where's Hunter?
He put this on Instagram, family. I ain't even lying. He put this on Instagram. They're losing their mind over there.
Where's Hunter?
Oh, damn. Next year is going to be fun. Another jerk chicken jackass.
5 would make overstaying a visa a crime.
Mm-hmm.
The addition of a criminal penalty is both cruel and unnecessary.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about some things that you already agree with in 2013. In 2013, at a Judiciary Committee hearing, she said, quote, America's borders will only be secure when we address not only those who walk through the desert to come here, but also those who arrived in this country through our front door. Those were her words, which
The gentleman
what
yield.
she's saying today.
I was the ranking member on the Immigration Subcommittee at the
weren't you
first
now?
time in history titled
hearing. She said, quote, America's borders will only be secure when we address not only those who walk through the desert to come here, but also those who arrived in this country through our front door. Those were her words, which
the gentleman
what
yield.
she's saying today.
I was the ranking member on the Immigration Subcommittee at that, as I recall. And I stand by those words, but be reminded that I did not then add, and we should criminalize the overstays.
So Louise Jefferson is trying to explain.
Gentlelady can't have it both ways. Her exact words, and we agree with them. A small handful of those who overstay their visas may also pose a threat, as I mentioned earlier, as it relates to the 9/11 hijackers. There are about 500,000 people who break our immigration laws by overstaying their visas. Gentlelady was right then.
Y'all heard what she said. Have them removed. Y'all heard what she said. She said, have them removed. She said it. Listen again. It's very low.
There are about 500,000 people who break our immigration laws by overstaying their visas. Gentlelady was right then. She's wrong now. This bill corrects the problem that she correctly identified so long ago. Better late than never. I yield back.
So she's about to run for Houston mayor, and they're breaking their tool right then and there. Fucking great. You love to see it. I don't know if I could play this. Let me see. Maybe I can get away with it. Oh, no, I cannot. That I cannot. I got too much music in there. But what we'll do is we'll put that in there. Get some.
I could be here till Monday Night Raw. I can even hold the title up and do it.
Okay, all right. That's enough.
You sure?
Yes, I'm sure. My turn.
I can't stop it.
No, it's my turn.
I'm not even trying.
Bam. Just do a count just before we get out of here. Ready?
2, 3, 4.
Bam. How long? Say it out, because I'll be here all day.
Somebody pass me my title.
This is cold as balls. And as you can see, I do this. Guys, we'll see you next time. Here on Cold as Balls. Bianca Belair. Woo! All right, that's it. We're done. That's it. That's enough. What the is that? I mean...
If you're not careful, I'll give you a look at.
I don't know what else to say about that. That's a beautiful black woman right there. Shout out to Montez Ford.
Man, real quick, my girlfriend's calling. I'm supposed Bro. Sorry. Can you pretend to be a Chinese man? Real quick, my girlfriend's calling. I'm supposed to be at a restaurant ordering food. Just be a Chinese man, yeah? Yep. Hey, babe, how's it going? Yeah, good. I'm at the restaurant now. Yeah, I'm already here. Oh, okay. You want to order? Yeah, you can order. What did you want? Oh, fried rice? Yeah, cool. Can I get just a fried rice, please?
Do you want chicken, beef, or pork?
Sorry, do you want chicken, beef, or pork? Pork? Oh, pork, please. Pork.
Do you want spring roll with it or no?
Did you want spring rolls? No, thanks. No spring rolls.
What about a drink?
Did you want a drink? No, nothing's funny. Nothing's funny. Do you want a drink? Oh, just a Coke Zero, please. A Coke Zero.
Card or cash?
Card, please.
A 50-cent surcharge.
Yep. Sorry. I just saw something funny. Yeah, that's all good. Yeah, I'll bring it back in a bit. I'll be home in maybe 40 minutes. Is that all right? You're awesome.
Chicken stuff all along, man.
See you then, babe. Thanks. Love you. Bye. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Wanted persons sent invitations to a party and a football match, but they didn't know that the offer to see the Washington Redskins in action had come from the police department.
They're queuing for a free ticket to watch the Redskins football team, a chance few Washington people could resist, which is exactly what the local police were banking on. They'd sent out invitations to pick up tickets for yesterday's game to the last known addresses of 3,000 criminals on the run. The operation took weeks to organize. It started soon after dawn yesterday. Waiting in the wings was the SWAT team, armed policemen ready to pounce.
Redskins on our side.
The smiling lady gently steering this man along the corridor is a policewoman. So are the cheerleaders. Most officers carried a gun, including the Indian chief and the man who played the chicken. Claiming your free ticket was easy. All you needed was proof of identity, which the police checked with the team upstairs.
Ralph Edward Cockrell, C-O-C-K-R-I-L-L.
Confirmed.
Another winner, Mr. T.
What a marvelous occasion. The lucky winners, overcome at the prospect of watching their favorite team play, waltzed off to claim their free tickets. But the master of ceremonies was a senior policeman.
They were among...
Yeah, folk. Yeah. You got it.
It's time to go. Let go of this thing. Let go.
Get some. Get some, crab. Get some. Don't go in that pot.
He is holding on for dear life. He holding on. He is scratching up my damn cabinet. I never seen no shit like this. I ain't never seen nothing like this before. I ain't never seen nothing. Come on. God damn it. He's scratching up my cabinet. He is tearing my cabinet up. Look.
Why is the crab on the floor?
Because he fell off the floor. He will not let go. He won't let go. You son of a bitch, you. He almost got me. Ooh. Bye, bitch.
Hang on. Whoa. They just pulled a white move. How you ain't wash that crab off first before you put it? Man, I ain't eating out that pot. How you ain't wash the crab first? Y'all need to wash that crab first. That's nasty. Here you go.
Give me all the money in your pockets. All the money in your pockets. Let's go.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, look,
Come on, man. You don't gotta do this, bro.
Give me the money in your pockets.
Come on. Listen, everybody just do what the Robert says so nobody gets hurt.
What you just say?
I was just telling everybody to do what you say so you don't hurt us.
No. What did you just call me? A robber? I don't identify as a robber.
That's what you are.
Hey,
Okay,
wow. So now you're going to tell me what I am? You gonna tell me what I am? You ignorant bigot? Yeah, that's kind of too far, man. I get he's taking our stuff, but come on. He's literally robbing us. And you're literally going on Twitter in this line? I mean, what did you just call me? A robber? I don't identify as a robber. That's what you are. Hey, okay, wow. So now you're going to tell me what I am? You going to tell me what I am? You ignorant bigot? Yeah, that's kind of too far, man. I get he's taking our stuff, but come on. He's literally robbing us. And you're literally going on Twitter. You're canceled. Because apparently your money means more than people's feelings. You're canceled. Say hi to Hitler and Kevin Hart for me. You're done. I don't identify as a robber. I'm a pilot. I identify as a pilot. Yeah, maybe next time you should ask for that.
Shit. Get some. Get some. Stop teasing these animals, bruh. Get some.
What's up, buddy?
How cool is he?
Get some.
Oh, it's a boy.
One more time. Told you them
What's up,
animals gonna
buddy?
turn on these white people very soon.
How cool is he?
You love it. You like it. I love it. Send her to the shadow realm.
Surprised to hear me say this, but I actually like Ron DeSantis a lot. Yeah, I know. I'd say he's just the kind of guy this country needs, and I really mean that. If Ron DeSantis got installed as president, I'd be fine with that. I mean, the one thing I know about Ron is that when push comes to shove, Ron does what he's told. And I can't think of anything more important than that. Hail Hydra. You know, people might be surprised to hear me say this, but I actually like Ron DeSantis a lot. Yeah.
Hail Hydra. Oh, Lord.
More about white folks than they know about themselves.
My grandmother was born in 1903 and she stuck around until she was 95 years old. By the time I came along, she was 75 years old, but I still had 20 years.
I ain't gonna hold you. I bet you 20 years before she was hell. I bet you she was.
With her. She worked as a housekeeper for white people for most of her life. And she always told me that. She always said, baby, we know more about them people than they know about themselves. And one of the many reasons for this is because we had to survive white people. Think about it like this. When somebody has a nut allergy, they know more about what products are processed in plants that are also processing nuts than the rest of us do. They also know how to operate EpiPens more efficiently than the rest of us do. Because when something is a threat to your life, you are acutely aware of all the details that come along with that. And that's what white people are and were and are to us, a threat to our lives.
What y'all think about that one? Damn, she must have been held 20 years ago.
Americans, stop pretending, cannot afford to come to Africa. Wow, really? I'm saying they cannot afford. They may want it in their heart, but America has them shoes, have them bootstrapped, tied. Because guess what? They have to pay mortgage every month. They have to of African American bootstrapped, tied. Because guess what? They have to pay mortgage every month. They have to pay their car note every month. They have to pay their insurance every month. They can't even watch DSTV unless they pay every month. Wow. So how are you going to have money to say, let me go back and learn about my family, my history, my roots from every month? You have to worry about, I got to pay that.
I see a lot of Americans ain't got a problem with that because they're doing it right now. Boy, these Pan-Africans, boy.
Yes, I got to pay. When do you get a break to think? Wow. But that's the system. This allows me to control you left, right. Because you never have time to stop and say, oh, how do I work on this or where do I go from here? You don't have that time.
By the way, all that stuff you listed, you know, the bills and all that. How did Black Americans find time to pay all their bills but still find out where they people from? Ooh.
We don't keep no bitches around us, man. We stay bitchless, nigga.
That's the type of niggas that talk. All them bills they got, all them problems, they still know where they people from. Gretello, you seem new. No one wants to go there. No one wants to go there. But all right. Nobody wants to go to Ghana and they out there serving up cat. But I ain't supposed to say that.
When you live in America, most people, if they're being honest, on the first of the month, from the 1st to about the 20th, 25th of the month is when you finish paying your bills.
Wow. Wow.
You probably got about maybe 5 to 7 days in a month that you can actually think without thinking about paying.
Yeah, you know, a lot you can accomplish in 5 to 7 days, sir. You can actually accomplish a lot. Let me educate you. You can start a business in 5 to 7 days. You can learn something new in 5 to 7 days. Like how to fix a car. Diagnose a car's problems. Learn how to fix your sinks so you don't have to keep paying plumbers. Learn how to install a boiler. Learn how to garden. You can do a lot of things. Hey, Africa, in 5 to 7 days, you can learn how to kick the fucking Europeans and Asians out of your countries, but you're not doing that. Hey, my mind just got blown. I thought about this one. In 5 to 7 days, yo asses over there can learn about reparations and what the truth about it is, instead of regurgitating what white people say. Well, damn. Imagine what you can accomplish in 5 to 7 days. Imagine.
You got to watch these old niggas. You got to watch these old niggas.
Who mans is this bringing snakes on a New York City train? Who mans is this? Who mans is this? And then you got some white woman in there asking if he's a boy or a girl. Man, if you don't, when they bite you, they ain't. Never mind. Greg said 5 to 7 days to relax versus 5 to 7 days for another bushmeat sandwich. Y'all out of line. Y'all out of line.
If you're not careful, I'll give you a look at.
Y'all out of line. Yeah, that blue crab did not play. Need a snake for all the rats. They were thinking about doing that in New York. They were actually thinking about using snakes, and we already know it's going to turn into goddamn Florida. I don't think they need to do that. Let's get it. Get it one more time. Y'all know y'all wrong for that. Y'all just wanted to see her hips. Y'all just want to see her hips move. That was it. Get some.
She needs to understand this.
Get some. Get some. Get some.
She needs to understand this.
Pick her up. Fire.
She needs to understand.
And it's like I'm watching an X-Men movie with people that, when you watch the X-Men movies or Marvel comics, it's like we have mutants living among us on planet Earth.
Give me the line one.
And, you know, some people don't like that, but that's a fact. We have people that live among us today on planet Earth that are happy to display themselves as if they were mutants from another planet.
Okay, then. I don't need to hear anymore. He compared Transformers to the X-Men. When we all know the X-Men were created to emulate the civil rights movement. And the X-Men and mutants were supposed to be black people. We know this. But okay. You want to be pop culture politician. You failed miserably. But we're going to continue.
I can do.
Not be black.
So what? That's not your type?
Yeah. No.
Really? What's your type?
Not black people.
What's the most attractive thing a guy can do?
Not be black.
So what? That's not your type?
Yeah. No.
Really? What's your type?
Not black people.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure black men or, lesbian black women are not going to deal with you, especially since you're walking along a beachfront area with no shoes on. But all right. You got it. Yeah, you got it. You got it. I can't wait. Yeah, go ahead. Get some. Yeah, that's what you get. Yeah, your shit went right in the water. That's what you get. Stop playing around. That's what you get. Yes, sir.
I need a dick. He's an opponent.
Of course, it's Florida.
Waves in opposition. Holden Hiscock is also an opponent. Waves in opposition. I need a dick.
Oh my God. No.
He's an opponent.
No.
Waves in opposition. Holden Hiscock is also an opponent.
This reminds me of the video that Tori and I played when they had the dominatrix and their servant show up at that Florida meeting about the noise ordinance. What is going on in Florida? Get some.
Want wings. This is the hottest wing in all of Texas.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Tommy want wings. This is the hottest wing in all of Texas.
Good luck.
Get some.
When in Texas, do it.
That is a big wing, but I get it. They lollipopped it.
No.
Get some.
I hate hot stuff.
First off, you should have had gloves on. Don't touch your face.
His head is already red.
There you go.
Is it bad yet?
There it is.
Don't think for a second. I don't feel it.
Oh, you don't feel it? When you taking that blue cheese?
You're up, big dog? No, I don't think I'm gonna have.
No, let's do it. Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Oh no. I feel that pain, man. Oh, he's crying.
Yeah, you like hot?
Your head is red.
Yeah. Hold on.
Yeah.
I don't recommend this, but I gotta cut it with something.
Oh no. You're eating blue cheese. Are you crying?
Yeah.
When in Texas. Shout out Austin.
Yeah, I bet he won't do that again. Get some.
You wake up in the morning.
Get some. Why y'all? Get some. I need Jason Black to go talk to his people down there in Louisiana and tell them to leave them Gators alone. Why y'all keep messing with the Gators? You damn well saw that Gator sitting there chilling, and your ass went over to go F with him.
Excuse me, I didn't ask for whipped cream.
Oh, you didn't ask for whipped cream? Did you say that at the register?
Yeah.
Okay, so that means that this isn't your fucking drink. So if you could, kindly sit your ass down, and I will call you when your drink is ready.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Excuse me, I didn't ask for whipped cream.
Oh, you didn't ask for whipped cream? Did you say that at the register?
Yeah.
Okay, so that means that this isn't your fucking drink. So if you could, kindly sit your ass down, and I will call you when your drink is ready.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He really wanted to tell her this.
Beat it. Wash your ass.
Leave us alone. Get some. Get some. Get some. He did. He did.
Oh, I know I don't think I see what I'm seeing, what I'm thinking.
He did. And then they're going to waste the bed trying to wake him up. I got to use this. Yeah, this happened during Easter in Italy. Yeah, they have on hooded robes. Why are you there? But I guess you wanted to see it. All right, say less.
Do not touch the king's lifeguard.
Get some.
He shouts in her face.
Do not touch the king's lifeguard.
That's every coon that runs to the UK. Do not touch the king's guard. And then they get upset. They leave the UK accent, bruv. And then they go,
If you're not careful, I'll give you a look at.
There you go. See why in my video I got the Pope and the KKK mixed up? They the damn same. Yeah, they are the same, but that's okay. Pope lost his blue check, by the way, so it is what it is. Let's see if he'll pay the $8. The Freaknik documentary, and not interested in that. I think this will probably be the no.
But the one must see a train, and now on my one drive. And in bleach up. Turn rolling a Michael Jackson, something, no, we're Michael Jackson. No.
He said you don't win on Michael Jackson something, but sir, you literally got on these tether sandals. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. This is gonna be the last one. Umar cussed out some woman.
Slandering my name.
The next to her. I don't know what they're waiting for.
But you was all over the internet slandering my name. I have never protested a homosexual. I have never protested a transgender. I have never protested a lesbian. But because you hate black men, because you hate strong heterosexual black males.
That's right. Bye-bye.
Bye, sister.
Bye.
Somebody get that sister a McDonald's meal, yo. I don't care if she want a quarter pounder, a big fish, you know, 20-piece McNugget. But get that sister a milkshake and some holy water.
Oh, McDonald's don't have milkshakes, but even if they did, the machine wouldn't work. All right, folk. There you go. So that was Twitter things. All right, time to go to the plantation, folks. I appreciate y'all sticking with me. Y'all take care, stay safe out there, and y'all know what to do when the agitators of peace come to mess up your existence.